here is the third ventricle.
Can you point it this way, please?
Yeah, this one's not so good though because it's partly damaged. Let's see when it's the more. Yeah, this is, even though it doesn't, this is more realistic. Somebody took a probe and scooped part of that out of there.
What is
So
that? The third
that's
ventricle?
the third ventricle. Yeah, that's the third ventricle right over there. And then now, this is the cerebellum. I mean the corpus callosum. This piece of membrane right over there is the septum pellucidum, which you have labeled in more neurology. Good to know. And lateral to that is a lateral ventricle. Now, I prefer not to break that, so I'm going to look for one where it's already broken. Let's see. Okay, so here, the septum pellucidum is gone, you see, so that cavity is a lateral ventricle.
Can I see it, please?
As in the model. That cavity is a lateral ventricle.
Okay.
So with no septum pellucidum. Since the septum pellucidum is the medial wall of a lateral ventricle, if the septum pellucidum is gone, you can see the cavity, just as on the model that doesn't have the septum pellucidum, which can be compared to the one that does. Now, if the cut was made exactly in the median sagittal plane, now this is close to this, over here anyway. You see that little bit of a passageway there? That's the cerebral aqueduct, right there. And then here, this cavity here is the fourth ventricle. Okay?
My phone almost fell.
Since this is half a brain, we have half an optic chiasma over there, and there's quite a bit of optic nerve. That's what that is right there. Okay.
The sheep's eyeball is like half the size of their brain.
Yeah, the sheep's eyeball is relatively large. Now, next week, we're slicing open sheep's eyeball. Oh,
I thought it was this week.
I think I have cow eyeballs, which are better because they're bigger. Yeah.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, watch your.
Okay.
If you're not going to wrap it around your mouth, you might want to just take it off because you're getting awfully close to that trip. Oh, where's Mary Kay?
Okay, so then the bulge over here is the medulla oblongata. Now, when you see this constriction,
I'm sorry, where was the medulla?
the bulge over here is the medulla oblongata. These bulges are the pons. This is medulla. This constriction is where the foramen magnum, the hole in the occipital bone through which the spinal cord emerges, it was located. So this is spinal cord over here.
That's the spinal cord.
Yeah, so where things narrow down there, that's
So
the
the
end
bump
of the
is
medulla.
the medulla oblongata.
Yeah, this region is medulla. These bumps are pons.
Nice.
Okay. Now that, let's see. This is trigeminal nerve over here. So now this one isn't so good for the optic chiasma. We have better ones. Let's see. Most of the half brains seem to be better. So this has half. I wanted to look for a whole optic chiasma. So let me just look at some more of these. Yes, most of them have the optic nerves cut off very close to the brain. Okay, so these
Still
are parts
recording.
of the trigeminal nerve plus, you see there's where it is, but they sever the optic nerves very proximally, so you don't see any stumps of optic nerves sticking out.
They sold the eyes to someone else. Exactly.
Well, they may have sold this to us separately. So, yeah, they did this in every single one. So, I don't have one. There's the optic chiasma. They cut off the optic nerves very close to the chiasma. So the only ones that have long lengths of optic nerves are the half brains. So I'd have to show half a chiasma right there,
I want some spaghetti.
and an optic nerve.
Optic nerve.
Okay. So and then also note on the sheep brain, as I pointed out on the model last time, that temporal lobe that projects like the thumb of a mitten or a boxing glove, which is a primate exclusive, is not there, and that all of this happens to be olfactory brain, which is proportionally much
Can
larger.
you say that
than the
again?
Yeah, this is what's called the rhinencephalon, the nose brain.
Okay.
Yeah. Rhinos refers to nose.
Is that what you were saying like before? Instead of using middle, they were using nose because it's an animal?
Say that again.
Instead of saying middle, they were using nose because it's an animal or something you were
Well,
saying
we could
earlier?
call our smell brain the rhinencephalon as well.
So that's the, what'd you say, the
Line or
Something factory, the olfactory. So that would be the olfactory.
Yeah, this is rhinencephalon over here. Pay attention, please. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Excuse me, lady?
This is rhinencephalon. That's olfactory cortex. And you can see, proportional to the size of the brain, they have more than we do.
So that's only in the animals, though.
No, well, we also have olfactory cortex, but it's confined to a smaller area on the underside of the frontal lobe called the gyrus rectus, and a little bit on the side of the temporal lobe called the uncus.